What's up, guys? How's it going? Put this in place where it can work well. Okay, should be good. Guys, follow me on TikTok. Help me get to 1K at Running Gun Tarot. If you're interested in learning my tarot system, reach out. It'll be a good foundation for you to turn into your own tarot system. Actually, let me start the TikTok video because I'm going to give this whole spiel again anyway. Oh, wow, really? You want to be like that? Second, guys. What's up, TikTok? Guys, follow me at Running Gun Tarot here. Help me get to 1K. If you're interested in learning how to read tarot professionally, DM me or text me. My number is on the page. I offer 2 courses. So check it out. Very excited about that. One-on-one readings are available, only $2 a minute. Free to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe across all social media. It's here to resonate, spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light. Highest possible messages at this time. I'm simulcasting on YouTube as well at Running Gun Tarot. Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is lack of action or firepower. Could have been in a decision-making phase, but then decided which route you wanted to take. The Two of Wands in the upright is very kind of stark with the decision-making air of the card, feel of the card, coming out of toxicity. So really like choosing like a north and south compass approach of things. One direction focus, right? I'm going north. I'm going true north, all in, all my eggs in a basket, everything contrary to that outcome, the antithesis of that outcome, I'm going to put that in the not possible category. I'm going to put that behind me on the south node, so to speak. And so your mind is all systems go. And that's something that we have to train ourselves to do. And then I don't want to say that, and when the things don't work out for us, then you know, what have you, but rather, you know, bridges need to be crossed when you're there, right? But I think that the mental strategy of directing and aligning your focus is I don't have to worry about any other details and what I'm doing. All systems go full force, you know, moving forward, one direction style. Something else that I wanted to touch on and talk about is what I call quantum spooky shit. And the premise of that is based on tuning into the reality that you want to see the outcome of. And knowing and trusting that everything is aligned in your favor. Your wants and your desires, ethically, morally coded. That means of a good standing, ethically, morally, are the universe's wants and desires, right? I'm the universe, but I have to get rid of the small version of myself, you know, the small identity of myself. You know, when somebody helps you, that's the universe helping you. Okay, you might think, oh, it's a family or a friend member, but that too is the universe. So too often, I would say almost 100% of the time, we're living and moving about our life as if we are this single individual removed from the universe, when really we're the hands and feet and nose and senses of the universe. And so when you look at things that way, then you can have a better understanding, articulating the mental understanding of, therefore, all of this is in my highest, best favor. But I think what happens is right now in modernity, we're at this interface point with the matrix itself. The matrix is in our favor because it is meant to be overcome. It is meant to show us and teach us what we're capable of. So a lot of people give it a bad rap, but it's meant to expose you for how great you are and how powerful you are, to the extent of now you are wallpapering true meaning and understanding, as opposed to the other way around, matrix giving you meaning and understanding. But you have to advance at that level. You have to say enough is enough and call back your power. So really, all the people that you see on TV, all the people that you come across, they're not real. They don't exist. They're concepts. We made them up. It's the universe masquerading as individuals for your empowerment, essentially. So that's what I mean by quantum spooky shit, is that it begins in the mindset. It begins in that understanding. Yes, you need the physical. Yes, you need grade school, high school, higher learning, so you could acclimate to what you're in, the three-dimensional paradox matrix. But like music, you learn the fundamentals so you could play outside of them and bend the rules and create something new. What we call manifesting or magnetically attracting. So that's a lot of what where my messaging is right now, and it's coming through the cards because it is a distinct choice of all in, all systems go, all focus, all dedication of mental energies in this direction. And what that does is it's freeing you from the devil card in the reverse. This is how it looks in the upright. It's the David Bowie deck that I'm using, by the way, if you're interested, if you're curious. Leaving toxicity, leaving that low-mindedness that is fearful of one's own thoughts or feelings or society or what have you, because it's all going to go in the same bucket of the matrix. It's meant for you to update the code of your thinking, feeling, association. All of this that I wake up to, that it's not real. They're just placeholders for potentiality so that one could get their bearings. So when you're waking up to the old doldrum of boring life, and you feel stuck or you have negative thinking patterns, it's all meant so that you can, like I said, throw up new wallpaper, so to speak, new feeling, word association to your surrounding reality. And that's how you become the creator of your reality, or the co-creator of your reality. But that takes perspective. It takes hindsight as well to understand, oh my God, this is so overly simple. I've overcomplicated it. I've bought into the Kool-Aid of overcomplication. It's all really fairly easy as long as you're pointing the antenna to true north. Let's see what else might want to come out here. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright. This is Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. She represents a kind, giving nature. So you don't have to have a lot to be kind, warm, and giving, right? Real value tends to be transcendental, tends to be based on the intangibles, right? The non-concrete. And so if you're embodying that, along with thematically, we've been talking about embodying the King of Pentacles, you begin to become possessed by higher spirits, right? Love, joy, gratitude. Think of yourself as this kind of, ghost machine with an antenna, and what you're tuning into is what you're allowing access to you. So, but I don't mean that in a kind of pejorative, negative, spooky, scary way. Although that version does exist on the spectrum of all that's possible, there are certainly versions that are for the sake and betterment of the creative collective, right? The greater populace, all others, including myself, and that's once we tap into that understanding, then fuck, we're bringing heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? But you have to turn on that light within and understand, yes, we're in this shit because we are capable and able to do some awesome, amazing manifesting, not only with ourselves in our individual lives, but in the creative collective unconscious. That's how one grain of sand tips the scale, or one butterfly effect causes a hurricane, halfway across the world type. So let's see, I'm going to make another TikTok video. I'm going to end this because it's coming up on 10 minutes. Guys, check me out on the YouTube live stream. If you're on TikTok, holla at your boy, peace. And then the YouTube, I'm just going to keep on rolling with it because I got to wait for this to upload anyways. What's up, TikTok? Guys, follow me X out. Oh my God, I can't wait till TikTok gets better. Until it updates its interface and all that stuff. But yeah, on the YouTube, we're just going to keep on rolling along. If you guys are interested in one-on-one readings, $2 a minute live, or it could be private. What else? If you're interested in learning tarot, I have courses available, plans available that whose sole purpose is to get you prepared to be able to read tarot professionally. So let me know if you're interested in that. Let's see what else is coming out here. We got temperance, we got divine timing here. To me, this is very much to somebody that is filled with, light, potential, possibility, open to, again, and I don't mean it in a negative way or a pejorative way, but quantum possibility, or what I'm calling quantum spooky shit. Right? That which is not availed is what I was going to say, to the five senses. Right? This is some deeper wisdom, inner light. I love the King of Cups here. Using the David Bowie deck, by the way, if you're wondering why everything's so crazy animated. These cards have so much detail because they're digitally rendered and processed, so you could fit a lot more in these images. You can tell they worked very carefully in all of this symbology here. But to me, the King of Cup here, if you could see, you probably can't because there's a glare, but there's a lot of detail. He's pointing to his mind. There's a lightning bolt there. This is illumination. This is turning on to the understanding. And I don't mean it in a sacrilegious way, but the creative potential and power that we understand to be God, that resides, in the brain, essentially. I would arguably exclusively on the right hemisphere, which is the creative side of the mind. And so in the Bible, Bill Donahue talks a lot about this, but he says that we're meant to cast our net, metaphor of the fishing, Jesus fishing, teaching the disciples, we're meant to cast the net to the right side of the brain. So the creative elements, the co-creative elements, and what we see and what we give our attention to is going to expand, and we're going to create, and we're going to continue to create. So hence why it's so important to focus on your point, your purpose, and what it is that you're trying to grow and expand. So this is definitely, I feel like, an advanced kind of awakening or coming to an understanding that the King of Cups in the upright is speaking to. Queen of Wands here. This is about taking action. Could be a cast of characters here as well, different dimensions of the self. whatever it wants to be. The King of Wands here. This is a divine couple. We have a matching pair. This could also be a union of divine masculine and feminine energies, right? Not throwing out the left side of the hemisphere. But integrating it to achieve your highest capacity, your highest potential. Ten of Pentacles. This is the family tradition in the three-dimensional, right? The stability, the physical stability. But as I've been preaching, this has to be embodied. The Ten of Pentacles, legacy, security, foundation, all these precepts and concepts are embodied. They're able to be embodied and are embodied here and now, first and foremost. Reverse engineering. Because what happens is in the 3D allows you to skip ahead. It's going to allow you to skip ahead and fall all the way down so that you could learn its lessons. Right? I'm just imagining someone climbing these 10 pentacles here, the Merkaba shape. And if you're not able to maintain that level, it's probably because you haven't embodied that purpose or that meaning or that lesson here. But to me, again, this is the awareness of embodying. I'm starting to read and look at things in terms of, okay, what are the qualities that the cards are telling us to embody? Because that's the next step in the tarot. For one to embody divine union of King and Queen of Wands and embody the stability of the family, the legacy, the generational passing down of the Ten of Pentacles. This is bigger than me. This will continue to go on beyond me. I'm exactly who, what, where, when, why I need to be in this moment and along the kind of even three-dimensional time-space continuum. Something that I never really noticed about this card that is popping out, which is crazy to me, is the moon, the black moon here. It may even represent the new moon coming up here. I forget which sign it's in. Let me take a gander really quick. I think it's going to be Sagittarius, new moon. Where the moon is completely in the dark. Yeah, I do see the new moon is in Sagittarius here. Okay. Yep, new moon Sagittarius. I'm just looking at the astro chart here. Aspects. But to me, the Hangman represents some sort of divine intervention in this card. Because of the lightning. Anytime I see the lightning, I feel like there's some sort of divine freedom, being freed up, being free to your own treasures and gifts here. because this guy is looking like a smooth criminal, a cool customer. A lot of gold imagery and iconography surrounding him. House first there. Yeah, I mean, you could speak to the fact that he's being weighed down, he's being anchored here. By what he's holding on to. But my initial thinking was that it's being weighed down by if you're carrying a lot of weight and responsibility in your mind, in your thoughts. So it's a call for being present and going with the flow of things, I believe. Two of Pentacles in reverse. This could be imbalance. But the Empress is here. It feels like she's here to like make things better. Bring about positive sudden change with the Tower card here. Okay, let's get our next TikTok video in. What's up, guys? Make sure to give me a follow. Help me reach 1K here on TikTok. If you're interested in learning how to read tarot professionally, you could text me or DM me. I am making available a system whose sole purpose is meant to prepare you for being able to read tarot professionally. So reach out if you're interested. What else? Just follow me, like, share, follow, comment across all social media. Spread gratitude to 11 the highest possible messages at this time. Take it if it resonates. Okay, we have the Magician here, the Starman, aka. So this is about what are you magnetically pulling in and attracting. Okay. Tends to be what your focus is going to be on, is going to be what it is that you're pulling in and you're attracting. The Five of Cups in the upright could speak to a conflict of emotion. And it may just mean that you need to reorganize your thinking and see that, hey, I can have my cake and eat it too. This is just as easy and available and possible to me in this way that I want. I think sometimes that there are aspects of the self that feel as though our wants and our desires mean that they have to exclude the emotional component. But if you go through the problem or the obstacle, then you can have both in that very way. Yeah, Five of Cups in emotion here. Ten of Cups. So this is the distinct opposite, the diametric opposite. To me, it's all about embodiment. And to me, it's about a choice. You could look at your situation in this way, or you could look at your situation that way. I'm getting a lot of like choice, right? You don't have to settle for the cliche narratives of feeling sad or lonely or miserable. You can choose it and embody it. So embodying the Ten of Cups, embodying being with your divine counterpart, embodying being with friends and family. being filled with how that feels. Cherish, joy, feeling happy, whole, and complete. I see a defensiveness because it feels as though that like those that are operating still heavily in the 3D may try to challenge that mindset. That's how it's coming across. Yeah, remember I said like embodying that you are with that which you desire. The Lover's card. It's almost as if like the Matrix is going to challenge you, but not to worry. You have the skill and the ability to supersede or overcome that challenge. Seven sword in the upright. You have that idea, that purpose, that plan, that strategy to be able to do so. Let's see what time we're at here. Charity in the reverse, lack of movement, Queen of Swords in the reverse, snippy, sniping energy, chomping at your heels, biting at your heel, with logic and reason primarily. As you manifest, as you forecast. I'm getting like a lot of editorializing. Like those that are not on your journey may editorialize what you're going through. Anything else here? Worth mentioning? Yeah, I'm seeing someone moving on in a relationship as well, moving forward. In the 3D, possibly. Yeah, I see you being victorious in whatever conflict that you're going through, possibly. Being able to make it to the point of a rebirth or a restart or a new beginning. Reading code in the Matrix at this point. but it's worth it. It usually pays off. Do you see incoming communication with the Ace of Cup here in regards to a new start? Growth and expansion, the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, the World card complete, and the Sun card. See what I'm talking about? So you may have been in this disempowered position for quite a while, but that's going to turn around. Yeah, someone or something is offering value now in some way, or an opportunity. It's gonna be a part of your kind of moving to the next chapter of what you're able to do. We're able to offer a means or an opportunity to someone, give value, which in turn is gonna benefit you. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Catch me on the YouTube live stream. Holla at your boy. What's up, guys? Make sure you give me a follow. I'll be reaching 1K on TikTok. If you're interested in learning how to read tarot professionally, text me or DM me. Okay, I'm gonna let that upload. I'll be right back. What's up, TikTok? Guys, follow me at running. What's up, guys? Reach out if you want to learn how to read tarot professionally. I'm offering 2 courses. Also, one-on-one readings are available, only $2 a minute. Follow me on TikTok, help me get to 1K. Spread of gratitude, joy, love, and light, highest possible messages at this time. Take it if it resonates. Get a quick draw. Okay, we got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. To me, this speaks to, in the 3D, not seeing progress and forward movement, but that couldn't be further from the truth. That means nothing. What means something is the embodiment of the forward progress, the personal momentum, the spirit that you're being filled and informed by, right? To your liking, to your picking and choosing. So make sure to make it good. Make sure to make it the highest and best spirit that you're tuning into. As if you're selecting a channel on your television. And then let that be what you embody. Let that spirit embody you. Some call it the Holy Spirit. Highest of highs, love and light, joy, gratitude, abundance. And that creates the experiences in the world around you. Not this matrix, not what you see on Instagram or TikTok, or the value that you may unconsciously give yourself based on how much likes or comments or subscribers or interaction or money in the bank. You embody, first and foremost, all of that at a high sterling level. You embody having millions in the bank account. You embody having all the followers and all the audience and all the everything. Happy, whole, and complete. 6 of Wands in the upright. That is that victory, that reward, that public recognition. Not that you're doing it for public recognition, but this is being victorious in your circumstances. The Prince of Wands, the Page of Wands. The embodiment of the action at a high level. Okay? Doing what you do at a high level. Again, even though Chariot in the reverse, seemingly there's no forward progress or movement, but you're still at that blacksmith stone, sharpening. 7 of Wands in the reverse, being open-hearted, right? Not letting the materialistic matrix, what it's showing you, not letting it hinder your open-heartedness. Okay? So that's the level that we're talking at right now. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, again, no contact, no communication, not letting that hinder your open-heartedness. Not letting your past efforts and your works hinder your open-heartedness. Not allowing yourself to beat your head against the wall or burn yourself out. Not allowing it to turn you cold, but seeing it as an opportunity to leave toxicity behind via manifesting and transforming and shifting your focus. What I like to call quantum spooky shit, meaning you're manifesting the highest of highs that you're tuning into. Your highest best life, your highest best narrative and story for yourself. You're not letting your bank account, what's in your bank account, knock you off the hinges. You're not letting it stir you. You're not letting past due bills or loans or student loans or being behind. You're not letting it fool you into the narrative of I'm behind. No, you are choosing the narrative of I'm ahead. I'm excited. I'm filled with joy and excitement because I'm ahead. I'm alive. I'm thriving. I'm the living being under universal law. I'm not the straw man in the trap that they set for you, right? And I will win in all ways, both ways, because that's my story that I'm picking for myself, for my family, for my legacy. Amen. I'm not letting anything ruin this moment, this romance of life, this enjoyment of it. I'm not letting it take me out of the moment and forcing me in my thoughts, trapped and stuck. No, I'm going to be beautiful, sexy, intelligent, creative with the star card, manifesting, because I realize that I'm manifesting it every single second, every single moment. So I'm internalizing that knowledge and I'm empowering myself. It's like a needle on a Richter scale. It's constantly feeding, constantly moving through space and time. But in the quantum, you're just in one space, picking and choosing with what you're tuning into and what you're feeling. So let it always be at a high level because you have the freedom to do so. That's your real freedom. That's your real power. Not what the algorithms telling you, not with the system, not with the bank account, not with the fraudulent systems, not with the matrix. It's there fraudulent karmically as a trap because it wants to show you how great and awesome you are through you overcoming it. That's why there's evil, that's why there's propaganda, that's why there's the matrix. It's actually a form of love because it's an opportunity to display you and show you how great and wonderful you are by overcoming it. And when we all do that, we transform it because it no longer has power. It had power over us in our ignorance, but not any longer because we're in divine union. We're not in this divine squander operating outside in, we're operating inside out. Look, these are like polar opposites, right? In squander, operating outside in rich fulfillment, joy, real value, worth, abundance, manifesting. Bam. See, I've never seen this before. I've never realized this before. Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups. So pick that. Pick that one. Because that's how you overcome and you realize your real worth and power. When you're operating from the outside in, then you're in this worry, concern, hell. When you're operating from the inside out, love is dictating and creating your experience, your reality, and then you're in heaven. And that's a choice. And that's here and now, any given moment, choosing that. Because the more that you condition and train yourself to choose that, you're creating heaven on earth in your little slice of the world. And then that has a ripple effect on the next person, and the next person, and the next person, folding it into the mix. And all of our hearts are on now all of a sudden, and we transferred everything inside out to heaven on earth. Creating worth, creating value, like you have a golden egg, like you have the Midas touch, because you do for your pentacles in the upright. Focus on that key, right? You create the worth, you create the value. And there's so much abundance. There's this quantum pool of abundance to pick from. Don't let this matrix or these algorithms or these screens tell you that we live in lack, because we don't. We live in abundance. Just go outside for a run in any good neighborhood and see how vast and how much wealth there is for the taking, right? Don't let these wars and this fighting amongst yourself, that's all the matrix trying to get you caught up, but it's there for you to transcend and learn how powerful you are. That's the interesting paradox and paradigm. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Let the guys holler for more, please. So guys, reach out if you want to learn how to be material professionally. I'm offering 2 courses. Also, readings are available. TikTok, it's very rare to know that sometimes resonates. What's up, guys? Making sure to give me a follow. I like that last one. That was a good read. I'm unstoppable. Do, 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 do.